Well, hello everyone, we're playing Dragon Quest Builders 1. Yeah, we're going for attempt 2 at this. I have literally made like a 4 feet tall cardboard container just to put the iPad on, but you know what? That'll do. Actually, I'm gonna put my headphone cable on top of it. So we're playing Dragon Quest Builders, and let's just start from the start. Chapter 1, Chapter 2, Chapter 3, and Chapter 4. Now, all my Chapter 1 save slots are full, so we're gonna have to go to, like, save slot 4, I think, is just a starter one, with, like, 5% done. So basically, the reason I'm doing this again, like this, with the iPad recording the TV, is because the problem is that if you look in the corner, if I press the capture button, they didn't activate it since this game wasn't originally made for Switch, so they just kind of said, yeah, publish it, whatever, but they never activated it because it's off by default. So what happens is that you can take a screenshot, but you can't like take a video, like a 30-second reclip. So that's the problem I had with this game. But yeah, we're gonna start from the start. I had like 5 parts recorded last time. But the problem I'm running into is that they're just kind of bad, and these ones aren't going to be top quality either, but let's be real here. Do I care? No. I'm probably going to record this episode until I get to like the first blueprint that they want me to make. The tutorial is kind of trash, so that's why I'm probably going to end up time-lapsing this. I don't know. I might not. This is just episode 1, so I'm gonna see how long it takes to like import from iPad to PC for like a 30-minute video. And if it's really bad, then I'll just kind of get a bunch of different recordings. But I know when I'm telling myself to do stuff in editing. So, like, I do a normal speed clip, and then I end the recording, and then I start it again, and I say, like, time-lapse 1 or something. So that tells me when I rewatch that clip that it's the first time-lapse, and I have to time-lapse it. I think that might be the way I do it for longer episodes. It's still going to take the same amount of time, but I'm going to get less bored less quick, just because, basically, I'm basically just going to get bored less quick since they're going to take less time to import. Then I'm going to import 1 or 2. And then I'm going to edit that, so what I have so far. And then just like, yeah, stuff like that. But let's just keep going. I'm kind of just rushing through the tutorial since the tutorial is like really like slow if you're reading everything. And I don't really want to read the text for chapter 1. I didn't know if I really wanted to do chapter 1. Since I kind of was like, if you want to see I could also just be kind of like, if you want to see chapter 1, just get the game. But I'm going to go off of chapter 2 or something like that. But also, it doesn't hurt doing chapter 1 again. It's like the most boring. Actually, chapter 4 is the most boring after you do it once. The chapter 1, 2, and 3 are fun, no matter what, even if you've done 15 times. Like chapter 3 I've probably done literally somewhere legitimately around 15 times. But since this isn't the demo, or really any of that, we're gonna collect actually everything, because I'm never coming back here. I might do some building, but for the first few episodes, it's just gonna be rushing to the blue portal, probably. Because the first bit of it, until the blue portal, you're basically just following a quest line. And then after the blue portal, you're kind of free to build everything, because you have to get the mallet or whatever. I don't mind to spoil stuff. I literally know everything. I've done every chapter a minimum 10 times, except for the 3rd one, which I've only done about 4. The 4th one, I mean. Chapter 4 is kind of just boring, and you're a lot weaker, like you take 3 times more damage. It's a lot less fun, but the other 3, very fun. My favorite, 100% chapter 3. I actually like chapter 2. Unlike a lot of people, it's like chapter 1, 3, 4, and then 2 as their most liked. Just because 2 is kind of just a lot of poisons and like healing people, which is a massive change. I think that's why a lot of people just stopped playing if they didn't do the whole game. If it wasn't because of like difficulty or something. Now, how old is this game? Like a little bit over 5 years old now or something like that. I think it came out September 2016, full game. And I've been playing it since week 1 of release on PS4. And I've gotten it like this year on Switch, just because I could. And I kind of wanted to redo everything myself whenever I wanted, so that's why. Oh, and the game's in French. Can I fix that? Or will I have to change my Switch language? Well, let's just save real quick. Save slot 4, because that's an old one that I'm never using again. Let's see, is that in the game settings? Or will I literally have to... I'm stuck with it in French. Guess we're not going to be reading anything, just because if I do, you guys aren't going to understand and I'm too lazy to translate it. Too lazy to translate it myself, so we're just, I mean, I of course know what they're saying, it's just I'm too lazy to translate it, so not my problem. Now, a few things you might see is that the tools have durability in this one. During Dragon Builders 2, what I like is they don't have durability, because since the first game, it's just you're in there for a bit, and then after a while, you can kind of just, after you beat it, there's just no point. You can kind of come back to just mess around, but that's really about it. Basically, she's saying she wants us to make torches. And she's gonna give us the material, and then after, what's funny about this quest is she gives you the materials, and then she's like, basically just like, wow, where did you find those materials? Congratulations, I didn't know you were that good, and some stuff like that. And it's actually kind of hilarious. Because that's how the villagers are when they first meet you. They aren't... Like, the first 2 in this chapter or whatever, they're kind of fine with it. Like, most of them are, but then you always have, like, those sketchy, like, 1 or 2, which are, like, completely the opposite as, like, the guy's actually trying to... Like, there's the guy trying to lead you forward, making you fight and stuff, and then there's the other just random idiot that's, like, super scared and still has no trust in you or anything. Which is probably... It's gonna be the third villager that we're gonna get, because the second one's Rollo. Which I'm probably gonna go rescue him right now, actually. I'm gonna... Because I'd rather do it before time can change. Like, I'm gonna do a lot of stuff before time can change. I'm definitely gonna rush the story, as I know what I'm doing. And by doing this, I'll be able to get some materials to start off. So at least that's good. I don't know if you guys can hear the music. I mean, I have it at 5, which my TV speakers are fairly loud. There's no more villagers on this island, so no more running around for like 10 years. I have to make beds. I didn't actually get as many materials as I thought. these. It is good having large branches because you go through branches like crazy. Beginning of the game, even towards the end, you'll literally be spending branches on the dumbest stuff. Doors take branches, our cooking stations take branches. Well, at least the masonry like workshop is stone on this chapter. And the final one, but you can't. Final one is you're kind of just alone. There's no help. You kind of just have to do what your gut tells you to do. And it kind of gives you a basic idea of what the villagers remember. And that's about all you get. They expect you to basically know everything you're supposed to do, which... you have to be pretty observant to see everything in Chapter 4. In fact, Chapter 4 was a pain in the nuts to get all the challenges complete. For example, one of them is beat the final boss with no armor and without the King's Sword, because I couldn't get it to work with the King's Sword. It's basically beat the Dragon Lord with without the legendary armor. Which, it's more so when he has his minions, since those do a lot of damage. The boss itself is easy to get, it's just getting past the minions, because those do like 50 damage without armor. And you have about, like, they do 40, and they can crit like 70, while you only have like 120 HP max. So yeah, that's definitely a pain in the nuts, I'll give you that much. And I did it behind the boss over 8 times to get that, because every time the Sword of Kings, so I did it twice with the sword, once without the armor, twice with the armor, when I wasn't going for the thing, because I did it last, and then I did it, like, 3 times without it. First time without the armor and the King's Sword, it didn't work. Then I did it with, and then I tried it again with only the King's Sword and having iron armor on. It didn't work, and then I just went all out, just iron armor, iron sword, and just, that's what I had to do. You don't have to do it with no armor. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you only have to do it without the legendary armor. So you can't have it in your inventory, because when you go to the actual real form of the boss, what happens is it equips your best armor automatic. So you have to just ditch it. Which this should be the blueprint? Oh no, it's food. Now I'm gonna have to eat food. Oh no, it's chests. Okay, well, close. But to be fair, we need a chest before I get like infinite storage. That's not even infinite. It's actually not a lot of storage. Let's be real here. For what's told to be infinite storage, it really needs another 2 tabs to be infinite. And like, especially Chapter 3, second portal, which while like trying to speedrun this Chapter 3, second portal and the whole thing is just full. Like, without even trying to collect useless stuff, just stuff you know you're gonna need. And that's without, of course, storing stuff in chests, which, unless I have to, I don't normally just put random chests around, since the chest limit's pretty annoying when it comes to Terran Kaneda, especially, which is free build mode. You unlock after this chapter, and so... Oh, here's the blueprint I was planning on stopping at. We're only 16 minutes in, though, so... Well, I do have to time-lapse me digging this out, since I will clear out, like, the base, because it takes some time. And this is something that's gonna have to be done eventually, clearing out the whole base, so... I guess let's do it. I guess I'm just gonna, like... Guess I can just probably start a new recording, but... even is he, though? He blends in with the grass. So, chimera wings. Yes, chimera wings. The best invention. Mostly annoying. The chimera rings are mostly annoying to get, let's be real. It's not really something that's, like, fun to get. It's kind of one of those things that, unless you're really desperate, you won't be grinding chimera wings. Like, you'll go there, you'll get some, and then that's about it. I'm gonna sleep, though, because I want it to be daytime. I think we're gonna end at the chimera rings. Or should we do other stuff? Yeah, I'm gonna do the chimera wings, and then I'll see. So we're 22 Ta-da! Chimera wings. You had to literally go all the way over here, didn't you? Yeah, chimera wing, no doubt you can always get teleported back. What they do is, you use one, it teleports you back to your base, no matter where you are. Which is very useful, since it makes it so you don't have to walk back, which is just great. So this is the last quest I think I'm gonna do for today, because it's really the last one that's 100% needed, kind of. This is the last one I'm gonna do for this episode, not for today. Well, maybe for today, probably for today. Actually, I might record episode 2. But I'm definitely not gonna get it edited. I'm gonna edit this, start it to upload on it, and then I'm gonna come maybe record another one. Depends, because I don't know how long this is gonna take to import yet again. Make all of them because you need food, and this is like really the only thing you'll be eating. And then you're gonna give them 3, okay, and I think he'll give you back 1. I think he is gonna give you as a request reward 1. Yep. But of course I have a bunch, so we should be on like 16. Yep. Right, so this is the last thing we're gonna be doing. At least this is what we're going to be doing in next episode. Because next time we're basically going to level up our base. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed episode 1 of DQB1, aka Dragon Quest Builders 1. And well, I think that's going to be it for this episode because, yeah. Hope you guys enjoyed, and well, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.